We live. Hey, back in that thing. Back for the game. Back ain't playing no game. Top of it with it. Hey, hit it up. I promise on live. Lumish, lumish. I swear to Buddha. I swear to the Ubers. Let me see. I got my technical pen. What's up? What's up with y'all, man? Today we finna do a piece for a customer. Alright. Make this a little bigger. Wait, should I make it? Okay. We're doing a custom Naruto piece. Bring this up like that. Bring this over. You see me live, Monique, on yours? Yeah, you see it. Oh, it ain't popped up yet. Oh, yeah, I'm doing a custom Naruto piece for a custom. You feel me? Okay, bring this over like that. It's gonna be crazy. Okay. Who said that? Somebody said first time watching. Welcome to the fam, man. Welcome to the stream. I try to go live every day. If not every day, every other day. So just make sure you try to catch me around the same time every day. Let me see, bring this in. We're gonna make this super dope. All we gotta do, put this little headband on. Alright. I'll turn up my volume. Let me turn me up then. Yeah, I think that's what they mean. Yo, 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 yo. Okay, there we go. What you said? Yeah, I think I dibble and dab with it a little bit. Talking about make some moving animation. It's just very time consuming. That's why you don't catch me doing it. But I might work on a couple of little pieces that move, just to show y'all I can do it. You see. All right. Got the basic little layout. Oh yeah, he said he wanted like a scar over his eye. So let's go ahead and put a little scar right here so I can remember to draw a scar. Okay, that's all we need for the sketch. We'll go ahead and start doing the line work. Create us another layer above everything. Go to my technical pen. And this gonna look very cartoonish, so this ain't gotta be detailed like crazy. Like the picture we did yesterday. Cause we're going for that cartoon effect. Where's the fast forward button? It's right. It's right here. Oh, you were playing? Hey, I'm finna show you for real. It's on the time lapse. I should have known that sounded like something you would say. Okay, let's go ahead and try this. Dun, dun. Bring this over like that. Okay. Yeah. Uh oh. I'm about to call bro back. Hey, message. Wait, hold up. Let me tell bro I'm live real quick. Let Nash join the call. Monique, tell him we live. I'm live right now. Add him to the Facebook call, and you can just message him on Facebook. Tell him I'm live. Bro, what you? You so stupid. Alright, let me put this right here. Let me see. Put that like that. Let me go to my selection brush. Come on. The software I'm using it's OBS. It's a stream recording software. That's what I use to record myself. Um, I use the UG 21 inch, but I think they stopped making UGs. I think they going like out of what you call it, out of stock or something. Yeah, discontinuing them because I was trying to buy some more pens for my UG, and it seemed like they don't make them anymore. But yeah, yeah, it's pretty hard with the mouse, but it's possible. It can be done with the mouse, but it's gonna be more of a challenge with your mouse. So it's best to. Oh yeah, I think they top of the line. The Wacom tablets. I think they the best you could get. They just very expensive. Hmm. Oh, that was dope. I see how you played out that Wacom. Yeah. Do I use the what? The fall off on the technical pen. I don't even know. I probably don't. I don't even know what it is to fall off on the technical pen. He's so stupid. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for the support. Let me see. Take a step back. See how we looking. Uh oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Go back to my line work layer. Alright. Come back to this side. Do the same thing. Let's bring this headband. Who said that? Appreciate you, man. Um, I would say Instagram. I work faster getting messages on Instagram because the email is just I don't know. I'm not fast as I am on Instagram. It just be hard to get to a lot of people because I be looking for people who just want work. But my email and my Instagram is full of fans as well. So it's a lot of people that just want to talk to me and they try to act like they want to buy some work, but they just use that to have a conversation. And then you got a lot of people that's serious that be lost in the feed. It's just so many people. So it'd be hard to get to like the serious clients. There'd be a lot of kids in them. Oh, this is considered cover art, and I charge $350 for cover art. That's pretty much where I can bring any idea you have to life, and then if you want me to add my own spin to it, you know what I'm saying, or be creative, I can do that as well. But yeah, I charge $350 for cover art. So anything you tell me, like if you want to be a superhero, mermaid, or whatever you trying to be, I can make that happen for you. You know what I'm saying? Where you can frame it or you can do whatever you like with it. You be able to say you got some work from the famous artist, soon to be famous artist. Let's see, put that right there. Do art for what? Oh, it's a you think it's an Instagram page? Oh yeah. Um, just changing the shape of the lines, and sometimes when I change the shape and I press hard, I know it'll not let it get no bigger than that size. Like I'm pressing hard, and then I know it won't get no bigger than the size I made it. So just change the size of your brush to the size you want it. So if you a firm presser, it'll still come out a consistent line. Okay, we gonna put the little mad face right here, like that. We're gonna do one on this side like this. Okay, cool. I'm doing good, man. I appreciate you from watching. Much love to India as well, man. Yeah, just anything you got, like if you can't afford like a expensive tablet, whatever, if you can't even afford to get digital equipment, long as you drawing, you can just use paper. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you can get to at the time, just utilize what you got and make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. I wonder can they wait, let me try to put the phone closer to the phone closer to the mic so they can hear you reading. Okay, I think I did it. I think they can hear you now, Nick. Think so. I don't know. I wish I can find something to sit my phone.
Y'all let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, put you can hear me. Okay, so the next one is a rapper who mixes trap music and heavy metal. Okay, you definitely got to check him out. Okay, awesome.
Oh, what he said?
That person he was mentioning before is a person who mixes trap music and heavy metal. That sounds good.
Oh, that's dope. That's an art form as well.
Okay, so you should create a TikTok. You will blow up so fast. Trust me, especially draw people as their favorite anime characters.
Oh, that's a great idea. I might do that just cause you
Kalista,
said it, bro.
Kalista, that's
Who's?
a great idea.
Yeah, that is a dope idea. I ain't never think of that. I gotta make sure I shout you out and give you the credit. Who said that, Monique?
Well, I've been told you that, but Sinesta said it again.
You ain't say that exactly.
I ain't said it exactly, but I said TikTok.
But yeah, but they
I
did it.
thank you. Moving
I'm
on.
getting a lot of messages coming in. I got so many people trying to get some weed. You
He
feel me?
put
But it's a
Vito
blessing.
Yoon said, "Hi, what brush do you use?" Oh, Sinister. Okay, I'm
I'm
like, wait,
using
what brush?
the technical pen right now. That's the brush I'm using.
Says watching your channel made drawing exciting again for me. Are you self-taught or did you go to school for art?
Self taught, it was just a gift, a God given gift that I just stuck with and perfected. But I always had like a passion for art, so
Okay.
I just worked on it.
E1 Solar says, which tablet do you use?
I'm using the iPad Pro. I think it's the first gen though. It's not the latest one that came out. It's the first iPad Pro, and I'm using the Apple Pencil with it,
Right.
and it's giving me the pressure options. So it's a perfect fit. If you're using an iPad Pro, I advise you to invest into the Apple Pencil. I think it's like $100, but it's a real good pencil. Like the pressure option is so good on this thing, man.
Um, I don't know. I'm gonna chop and screw up these names, y'all. So y'all just bear with me. Canoli Nia
Mhm.
said, "This is kind of selfish, but thoughts on my IG and Ayo is the IG.
Oh, what they said?
At Ayo is the IG.
Oh, shout out! You go ahead and shout out the IG, man.
That's what I said.
Oh, you shot. Oh, that's the name of the IG. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Well, turn up, man. Stay
they want me to
grinding.
put their thoughts on it. You know what? That's what you should do. One of your lives, you should allow people to come in and
Mhm.
a certain number that come in. You know, you can give them critique their IG and let you know
Oh, okay.
let
Let them know what they can do to make it like grow and
to make
stuff.
it better. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
So says, are you the same dude who drew Flight React's profile pic?
Yeah, that's me. I used to do this. I did a couple of profile pictures for him and a couple of cover arts, like single cover arts for Flight.
Okay. It said, I love your art. I'm watching from Sierra.
I appreciate you.
How do you get better at shaving fast?
How you get better? You just practice. I mean, a lot of practice. You just find pictures, like little pictures you want to practice drawing. It could be anything. It can be even like a rose or something, and you just practice shading.
Says complete boss says, are you using 18 by 18?
Yeah, I'm using 18 by 18 right now. And the reason I chose that size because I noticed the bigger you make your drawing board, the more consistent your lines will look. Like if you draw on a small sheet of paper, it'll make your lines look so pixelated and boxy. But then when I make it bigger, it just make it look more smoother. So 18 by 18 inches is big, but at the same time, it still give me enough layers to work with. Because if you make it too big, it'll limit your layers.
Okay, I'm gonna try my best. In stop loss mirror, do you prefer the iPad over the UG?
Um, the iPad is fun, but I like the work on my UG tablet better. I think as far as when I'm making Victor style art, I like that better because the lines are cleaner. But the iPad is it's a lot of fun. Like they both dope. It just depends on what you're going for. If you want to make a lot of realistic type pictures, the iPad would be a perfect fit. But if you want to make a lot of like anime style art, very clean, I think that's when you should try to invest in Adobe Illustrator and get you a digital art tablet.
Okay, somebody said, Sinister said, but yeah, my TikTok name is, I don't know, Buckeye Brian. I did get into art back in school, but at the end of school, I got a job right after that, stopped, and a year later came across the biz and was hooked.
Oh, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you for the support. Thank y'all for watching me. You know what I'm saying? Cause if it wasn't for y'all, it won't be no channel.
They
It'll
said,
be a channel. It just wouldn't be successful as it is.
right. They said that makes sense. I'm using the MLO6K graphics tablet on Illustrator.
Oh, that's what's up, man. And you know what? Just like he said, like you don't have to get a Wacom tablet. You can just find some different brand tablets because it's a lot of brands that's not well known, but they very good. Because when I first started using this UG brand wasn't a well known brand. I just bought it because it was cheap. At the time, it was cheaper than all the other tablets I was looking at, and then come to find out, I was like, dang, but I really like this. So, and I'm pretty sure if you got the funds, but you ain't got the Wacom type money, just find you an off-brand tablet. I'm pretty sure they all do the same thing.
Luke Finder said, what program are you using?
I'm using Procreate. I think it's like a $5 program, but it do like $1 million style work. Like you can really do some nice work. Cause I got a couple of pictures that I framed and it's hung up on my wall off of what I did using this program in this iPad Pro. So it's a pretty amazing program to be this cheap.
Okay, you got some love from Brazil, love from India. Keep up the good work.
I appreciate y'all, man.
They love what you're doing. It says, how did Flight contact you?
Oh, he hit me up on Instagram. And he was like,
Okay.
man, I'm trying to get some work. Then I just sent him the price list. He just started hitting me up.
React says, when you freehand,
It's on my desktop. I put it on my desktop and I just look up at my screen. Cause I got like a computer with three different displays, including my art tablet. So that's really four different displays at one time.
Okay. Adobe Draw, Procreate, which one is better?
Adobe Draw or Procreate, it just depends. I like them both to be for real with you. But you know, Adobe is one of my favorites because that's what I started out. I started out with Adobe. Adobe then got me the recognition using that program. But I ain't gonna lie, this iPad Pro is very fun. Like I've been using it a lot lately, so I like them both to be honest.
Okay.
It's a very
Lamont
good program.
says, yeah, I've been watching your video this whole entire summer. I even bought a tablet, XP drawing. I am trying to get better with the shadows and the lighting on the face, but I'm struggling at it.
All you gotta do is just stay practicing. I know it sounds so cliche because I say it all the time, and you be like probably thinking, "Dang, why he won't say something else other than stay practicing?" That's really the main goal, a main key to life and anything you do. If you stick with it and you get past those times where you just not good and you trash at it, like if you just stick through that, eventually you'll get better. It just depends on you for real, like how bad you want it. Like if you stay working at it, you gonna get better. And that's anything. Anything you do in life. If you put the time into it, you're gonna get better.
Okay. Says, Fusion Porter says, I can copy drawings, but I can come out with stuff to draw to make it look good. But I can't come up with stuff to draw to make it look good.
Are you talking about can't come up with like original ideas?
I'm guessing like putting their own creative spin on it.
Yeah, that comes with practicing too, and then you gotta think being creative. That comes from an idea. You know what I'm saying? Like the weirdest thing you think of is an idea, and it probably would be an amazing piece of art because whatever your mind think of is different from what anybody on this earth could think of. Cause we all got that originality. That's what make us original. Our thoughts. So whatever you
Right,
thinking, if you figure out how to channel that energy and bring your ideas to life by putting it on paper, that'll make you a very original artist. Because
right,
sometimes your ideas can make you amazing. It don't even have to be your skill. It can be a lot of artists could technically draw better than you, like have better proportions and all kinds of things. The technical side of art look way better than your work, but your ideas can outshadow them. So just whatever you think of, just find days to practice on that. Like whatever you think of, just try to bring it to life and put it on paper. And what you
right,
can do, just like you sketch out a picture, you can make a blueprint and sketch out all your ideas first. You strategize, you put all your ideas on a sheet of paper, and then you start working on the final piece.
true.
Because that's what make a lot of artists great, and that's what'll make you stand out as an artist, being original, bringing your ideas to life, because everybody like to see something new. If you're doing what's already been done, it's hard to separate you from everybody that's already doing it. So if you being original is just being yourself.
Right.
So as an
And I would
artist,
say
that's what
not
you should
having
work
doubt
on.
too, because if you follow a paper, you're playing it safe. But if you follow what just think of something randomly and you try to just draw it, just got to be free.
Yeah, be free. Yeah, that's the
Free.
best. That's the best way to describe it. Like be free as an artist. No limitations.
Right.
You can't be judged. You can't be judged for being an artist. You just drawing whatever you feel. It's a form of expression.
know how
Yeah,
to. Yeah, that's what makes it interesting because you
yeah. You
draw
you
draw
can't you
a little
can't
bit
do no
here,
wrong being an artist.
right?
It's
It's your
whatever
world.
wherever your
Okay,
mind takes the viewer. That's basically what being an artist is. You bring people into your world, bring people into what you see and what you think about. And don't be
right,
shy to be vulnerable as an artist because a lot of people be thinking something amazing, but then you will assume what other people will think about your thoughts and you'll be like, nah, I can't draw that. That's stupid. That's weird. Nah, draw whatever come to your mind. You know what I'm saying?
right. Like
If you like to draw goddamn toilet tissue on every single piece of paper you touch, you never know. You might sell that piece for $1 million one day because it's so different. Like people would have never thought of just doing that. So just being you can make you successful. But if you practicing on being someone else, you can never master being yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can never master being a true artist. You gotta really find yourself as an artist and make what
right.
you do cool. It's cool to admire and look at other artists and get inspired by other artists, but never let another artist inspire you to be them. Let that artist inspire you to find yourself. You know what I'm saying?
It says Paris says, how many layers do you get on an 18 by 18?
I don't even know, but we can find out real quick. Y'all trying to? Let's see. Okay, I already got three, cause they count one, two, three. Let's see. And you get enough. Oh, you get 14. That's pretty. That's pretty dope. You get 14 layers.
Okay. Your only friend says, I got a Wacom Cintiq and an XP pen, both on-screen tablets. The XP is significantly cheaper, but feels better to me.
The SP.
Yeah.
I might get an XP then. Whatever work best. You know what I'm saying? Whatever get the job done.
Right.
Dang, bro, I'm getting so many calls. Hold up, nigga. I'm finna call you right back. I'm finna let him know I'm live.
Okay.
All right. We back. All right. Let me jot a detail on this end.
Neek speaking.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay, put this right there. And put this right there like that. Then you gotta put his little knuckles.
Okay,
I
so
need to put
let's
that
see.
knuckle on that side.
It says, I think I was on Sinister. All I
Mm-hmm.
need is a tablet and I already got the PC set up. All of it costs 3K, but it's hard to do everything with the mouse. But it gets the job done.
You feel me? And then this, you gotta see it as this. It's an investment. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta buy everything at one time. You can buy things a piece at a time. If you ain't got the funds, you can buy your tablet first. You can let it sit in the box. And you can buy your computer next. Let it sit in the box, and then when you get everything together, that's when you can start pulling it out. Cause a lot of things I bought, I got it a piece at a time, man. Like when I was building my gaming computer, I got it a part at a time. I bought the case first, and then I bought the motherboard, then I bought the graphics card, the power supply, and I just pieced everything together. So for the people who just don't got money like that, got the funds right now, Just save up and get your stuff a piece at a time. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, bring this to like that. We gonna bring this wrinkle over like this.
Okay, it says, Sinister says, I'm from New Zealand but living in Australia. By the way, hope you guys are having a good day. React says, can you do more Boondock tutorials?
More Boondocks tutorials. I got you. Yeah, we'll make some more Boondock tutorials.
React says, and by the way, when you're going to drop a jewelry tutorial, because when I make jewelry, it looks gold. It doesn't look gold, silver, or diamonds. It looks like a chain with colors that don't match well.
The key to making a gold effect, all you have to do is really mix like a orange yellow to make the gold, and to make the shadows for the gold is like a brown color, like a light brown. And you pretty much got your gold. But yeah, I make a tutorial on how to make gold. Let me see. Line this over like this. Put these little.
Okay. Brittany says, y'all dropping facts. Um,
Put this right
so
there.
how much do you charge for a custom illustration like this one?
Oh,
Says,
this one is 300. I charge 300 for cover art, and my cover art is pretty much any idea you have. I bring it to life. You know what I'm saying? Any idea. You can say, man, I wanna draw me flying, and I wanna draw me with a car in my hand and me throwing the car, and I'll bring it to life for you. So my cover art is pretty much any idea you have, and I bring it to life. But as far as you just want a cartoon head, I charge $100 just for the cartoon head. Um, I need to go look at my price list, cause I think it's
his price list is on his Instagram if y'all
yeah.
want to
Go
check
check
that
out
out.
my IG. I got all my price lists. My prices on my IG, my Instagram, and my Instagram is CHIWORLD at CHIWORLD 1234. And I only got
And
one
that's the only
Instagram,
account.
guys,
Okay.
because it's a lot of people making fake CHIWORLD pages and they ripping people off. So make sure if you don't see a verified CHIWORLD on Instagram, it's not me. I don't have no backup channel. So if you do not see the blue check beside the Instagram, it's somebody that's trying to scam you. And I know it's messed up. It's a lot of people out there not knowing they messing up other people's name. But yep, that's what they do, man. They create fake pages and rip people off for a
And
couple dollars.
Salvador said, I appreciate that y'all are out there not only sharing knowledge, but are also encouraging fellow artists to keep going.
Yes, stay going. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man, listening. Because I think that's really what made the world go around. Just having people willing to share information. You know what I'm saying? Understanding that you can't take your secrets with you when you're gone. So why not share them with somebody else that can, you know what I'm saying, make the world a better place. You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, you know what? When you say that, I just want to say it makes what you do purposeful because at the end of the day, God's gonna say, you know, what did you do with the gift I gave you? And if you
Yeah,
just hid it, you know,
yeah. Cause I already know it's an artist right now that ain't got the funds, ain't got the equipment, ain't got nothing. He probably watching this channel, or she's probably watching this channel right now, and she probably take something from me and take her skills to the next level, or take some information, or just something. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we here for. We here to inspire people, to push people. You know what I'm saying? To push the next generation. into the right direction, or God forbid, you can push people in the wrong direction. So
Okay.
it just depends on
It
what you're
says
doing.
Danny Flyer says I finessed my designs with a $30 Amazon drawing tablet.
You feel me?
LNA.
Hey, I knew word gonna be long as he get the job done, man. That's all that matter. Cause I started out with a cheap art tablet, the kind that you gotta look at the computer and make sure your hand in the right place. I started out with a lot of cheap equipment.
Hey, don't come for me cheating out finna stop.
What?
Now you talking about what kind it was.
Oh no, no, I'm just saying. I started out with some cheap stuff. You feel me? And just like you said, as long as it get the job done, that's all that matters.
Yes. Okay. So it says Harris says thank you for answering my question. I'm guessing is what they want to say.
No problem. And a lot of times I be wanting to answer a lot of questions from you guys, but like when I'm drawing by myself and I ain't got nobody reading the comments, it be hard because when I'm drawing, I be so locked in. I be locked in like of what I'm looking at. But that's why I'm so glad my sister was able to goddamn help me out today. You know what I'm saying? Read some comments for me. Cause I
I
really
know.
appreciate y'all, man. I'm not one of those type of people that feel like I'm better than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm not. I'm just blessed to be in a situation, but that don't make me no better. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like you guys. I'm
Yeah.
somebody that's trying to get better as well. And I'm just thankful that I can inspire somebody while I'm on a journey of getting better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, feed me. Okay, we on.
Okay. So let's see what we got here.
Oh yeah, I forgot to
Aruja
draw the
Patrick
scar.
says, "How long you keep your dreads?"
How long I keep my dread? Man, I might keep my dread till they put me 6 feet under. Nah, I'm finna get my dreads redid.
Portia.
I gotta get my dreads redid, man. I feel like my dreads is a part of me, like spiritually. I know that's weird, but I feel like it's a part of me. You know what I'm saying? And it destroys me. Like, it destroys me as a man, like my culture. It got a lot to do with it. Like, I love my dreads. It's just natural. It just shows how free I am as a person. I'm not trying to look like acceptable, like what the idea is to be accepted. You gotta look a certain way. You can't wear your hair a certain way. You gotta be. And I ain't with all that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just a free person. I feel free with my hair. That's why I love my
Yeah, I can tell
dreads.
that.
You
I can tell
feel?
you're free.
I
You're
think
pretty free.
wow. I love my dreads.
Nah,
Yeah.
to be honest, I was like, yeah, you're
I
grown
might
up to
start
your
them
hair.
over though, cause I really want to get it where it's just I don't know. I'm gonna probably start
Um,
over, but I probably always had dreads.
y'all be sure to like this video and yeah, share it. You know what? He was dropping some jewels in here.
You feel me?
So let's see what's next. Drawing is a gift, but the effort really pay. I love your energy. Mark's art.
Appreciate you, Mark. But yeah, yeah, drawing is a gift. But at the same time, with any gift, because a lot of you guys in this channel is probably gifted in a lot of areas, but that don't mean because you gifted, you don't have to work. You still have to work
Right.
at it. Like you could be gifted at playing basketball, but if you don't practice, you're not gonna play good, even if you got a natural giving
Devian? Huh?
talent. So you gotta practice. If you don't practice, you will not get better. even if you watching videos of other people practicing, that's not gonna help you get better. You gotta. And now, if you're watching it and you're acting on it, you really watching videos and you going to practice and try things out yourself. Now that's different. But you can't just watch other people thinking it's gonna help you get better. But if you watching with purpose, meaning you watching them and you going out to test it out for yourself, now that'll help you. So just make sure y'all finding time to work on your skills. Cause you can go from a terrible artist to a great artist.
Okay, D Pro say, can you help me master shading?
You know what? Tomorrow I might just find some pictures and create a link under the live and let you download so y'all can have some pictures that'll be good to practice drawing. You know what I'm saying? I'll find some pictures with some nice shadows and some nice different tones and y'all just practice. Cause that's all I did. Like one day, like, cause I used to draw pictures, but I never drew like the shading on the picture. But one day I just said, dang, I'm gonna start trying to draw the little shadows, and I stuck with it, and eventually I just got good at it. But I'm telling you, practicing
D
has a
Pro
lot
wanna
to do
know.
with everything.
Okay.
What you said?
D Pro wanna know, do you have a Facebook page or account?
Yeah, I do, but my Facebook page is more of a chill page. You know what I'm saying? It don't necessarily contain art. It contains me talking about how trash I am on 2K and stuff like that. But wait, I do got a fan page on Facebook called Creative. Is it Creative Game? Tierra, what's my fan page on Facebook? Oh, CHIWORLD Creative Gang on Facebook.
Border X says, yo, bro, it's me again. What up, mate?
What's good with you, man? Thank you for tuning
Create,
in. I appreciate you for
Create
tuning in.
says, someone really made a Chi World account.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out here, man. But I got a CHIWORLD Creative Gang account on my Facebook. I mostly whatever, but if you follow me on YouTube, you good, cause I really post things I'm doing on YouTube to the other platforms. So if you watching me on YouTube, you pretty much getting everything first. Cause I just show them what I'm doing that y'all see, so they get it after.
Okay. So, we have a question about custom art. Y'all hit his Instagram for custom art that you would like for pricing on that. Um, okay, it says, Alex, can we pay you with other cards except PayPal?
I got a Cash App. I just like how it's easier with the PayPal.
Well, PayPal is more safe for,
Yeah,
you know, the artist.
I think, and for you as well. I think if you starting to buy a lot of things online, you should really invest in, really start you a PayPal account because it's very safe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
it's safer.
and
It
I'm not
says,
even
can you talk
sponsored.
about how to protect your art from people who steal it via social
You
media?
know what's so
Does it work
crazy?
if you post online or what?
It's man, I don't even know. I wish somebody would tell me. Cause I was logging on Amazon the other day trying to buy me some goddamn what I was trying to buy. I think some pillowcases, and somebody was selling my art on Amazon. So I still got that problem to this day. It's just like when I first started, I used to be so upset because I'm feeling like, man, I'm still trying to get my name out there as an artist, but I can't do that because you got people out here that are really put a name, erase your name off your work and put their name on it and be okay with marketing your work like it's theirs and really be proud of they self for goddamn stealing your work. So man, you got some weirdos out here that don't care. You can work hours on a piece and they'll just go put their name on it and say I did that. And just wait every time you drop a picture and be like, I did that picture. So I can't. I don't know. It's always gonna be bootleggers out here. You just really gotta.
Right.
You really gotta learn how to work around it.
But I would say, you know what? Everyone, like as an artist, everyone has experienced that. Just think about these musicians out here that spend and take years on making a project and they tell you to spend 99 cents and then you go on YouTube and download it. It's the
Mm-hmm.
same thing. We just don't look at it as, when it's not us, we think it's innocent. When it's not innocent, it's actually somebody's hard
Yeah, cause
work that
I
they took
remember
time.
last year I
Yeah.
had apps stealing my work, like
Right.
just stealing, just making people believe like if you buy this app, you will get CHIWORLD's work, basically. So it's crazy, man. We just
Yeah.
that's the type of world we living in. It's getting more common. Like back then, you could really post art and people would look for the artist. Nowadays, if you post art, people are just whoever
Just
says
go off
theirs,
what
they
they
just go with it. They be like, okay, it's yours
right.
then. You the creator. Cause when
Right.
I tell you, I have so many people hitting me up saying like, man, where's my art at? Where's my art? And I be like, I never talked to you a day in my life. But then come to find out, they show me fake accounts of people pretending to be me, and they done paid these fake accounts. So that's why I say make sure, like when you do purchase art from me, make sure you're talking to me, like by going to my verified account on IG. If it's not verified, it's not cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, said if you want Chi, I can send you a DM about some art I did so you can have an idea of who he is.
What happened?
About the guy who makes the mix music, he said if you want, he can send you some DMs about the guy.
What guy?
The guy who makes like mix of rap and
Oh, yeah.
metal, I think.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
And D1 Solar says, how do you gain followers? Because I'm a 15-year-old artist. I'm stuck at 300 followers, and I post like every day with tags.
You gain followers just by being consistent. Like I didn't really grow a following overnight. It took time, you know what I'm saying? I used to post pictures every day and I used to average like 30 views on a piece. On a good day, I used to be amazed. I'd be like, dang, so 30 people liked this picture. So it's just a grind, man. There's no way around it. Can't nobody. A lot of people believe if they do a shout out or get a shout out or pay for a shout out, that'll help, but it really won't. You really just got to put in the work yourself. And I realized that too because I used to be one of those people trying to get a shout out, try to tag my videos under videos, and you really can't cheat it. You really just gonna have to put the work in. And another thing that will help you grow a following, just like I said, being original, bringing your ideas to the table. Because once I started drawing things that I like, that's when people start being more interested in me as an artist. They start seeing my style and being like, oh man, I really like that style. Now, pretty much everywhere you look, you see like a drip cartoon head. But yeah, I just started by drawing things I like, and then a lot of people gravitated to it. So being a trendsetter is just being original and just making people like what you do. You know what I'm saying? So Just work on being original. Think about it. Sit back to yourself and ask yourself, okay, what's my style? What do I truly like? Not what do you think people would like. What do you truly like? And then you just bring that and you share that with the world. Cause all the world is a big place of show and tell. You know what I'm saying? So show the people what you got.
I'm
Show the
willing
people what
though.
you got to offer, and you show the world what you got to offer, and then they gonna realize that they only can get that if they come to you. But if they can get what you offer from everybody else because you're not being original, you won't become a demand. So just try to bring something new to the table by being yourself. That's the most important thing about being an amazing artist. Being yourself. Bringing something new to the table. Like when I go to your page, I should look at your page. And as soon as I click on your page, I should already know that I'm finna see something I never seen before. This artist finna show me something that I can't get from any other artist. As soon as I click on his page or her page, I'm gonna see a style or a creation that I can't see nowhere else but this person's page. And that's the goal of being like a top notch artist. Because just like Basquiat, James Jean, all these famous artists, if you really go and look at their work, you can't see they work nowhere else. Now you can because you got people trying to be just like them, but as far as originality, it was there. Like they was just being they self. It was priceless. They work is priceless because you can't get they work nowhere else. You got to go to this artist to get this certain style because you don't know what they gonna do next. Because the idea can never be duplicated. Because if you give me a sheet of paper and a pencil, and I give you a sheet of paper and a pencil, and somebody say, okay, both of you guys come back in 30 minutes, and I want you to draw a lion, we will not come up with the same lion. I don't care how much you can draw like a person, you will never think of the same thing as a person. And that's what makes you an original artist. Being able to create from from your thoughts and bringing your thoughts to life. So it's a
Amen.
gift. It's a gift when you being yourself, and it's a curse when
Amen.
you trying to be like everybody else. It's a gift when you
It's
being
a curse
yourself.
when you've been.
It's a gift
I
when
was
you
gonna say
being
it's a
yourself,
curse
and
when
it's
you.
a curse when you trying to be like everybody else.
Yeah. Or when you've been someone so long and then you done lost yourself
Yeah,
and you don't even know how to be you
you
no
don't know.
more.
You don't even know how to find yourself no more because you thought being like everybody else was cool, but in reality, being you would have made you the coolness you want to be. Because sometimes you don't want to fit in. You want to be the outcast. You want to be original. You don't want to be accepted. Because if you want to be accepted by everybody that's trying to be accepted, and you're not really living. You know what I'm saying? So just work on being original as an artist. And the short word for that, just be free when you draw. Don't give yourself no limitations like you would in life. You know what I'm saying? Just draw with just draw being free. Cause every time I'm drawing, I know like dang, whatever I draw, I ain't gotta worry about being judged. I ain't gotta worry about nothing. Because it's just me expressing myself. I can draw whatever I want. And I don't have to explain myself. Cause I'm not hurting nobody. I'm just creating. I can draw whatever my ideas or whatever I think about. So just try to be try to be more of you. That's the goal. Every time you draw, just try to be more you.
Hey, it said Sinister said TikTok will get your name out there because it's a real popular app.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work on some tip top pieces, man, or some little TikTok videos doing the art, putting my art on them. You know what I'm saying? That's a great idea.
I hope I'm saying this right. Augustin said, "Excuse me, sir. I'm learning from what you do. I love it. I have a question. I don't know how to handle colors, shadows, lights. Is there any trick?"
Just practice. Just find pictures. What you do is you go find pictures of like that photographers take. Because when photographers take pictures, that's what they do. They make sure the lighting is right. They make sure the shadows are reflecting off the face perfectly and all that. And you look at these pictures and you try to add that to your game. You know what I'm saying? And I draw so much and I look at so many references where when I'm creating an original picture, I done drew it so many times and I done seen so many photos where I automatically know where a shadow would be because I looked at so many original pictures for so long. But all that came from time and practice. Studying pictures, just looking at it over and over again over the time. You know what I'm saying? So just repetition. Whether it's looking at photos, learning where the shadows go. Like, okay, I notice when I'm looking at photography pictures, I notice the shadows sit heavily under the nose, under the eyebrows, under the chin, under the top lip, under the neck. Like, just looking and studying everything you observe. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say you really got to train your eyes because if you can see it, you can duplicate it. Whatever you catch with your eyes, whatever you notice, you can translate it into a picture. So you really just got to study and observe everything you see. And that'll help you get better with shading. It'll help you get better with drawing and adding more detail into your pictures. Just by studying and observing. Let's see.
Okay, what we at now?
And I'm using my little color layer, as y'all can see, man, my little color palette. I had to put it in here
You
manually.
design you design tattoos as well.
Do I design tattoos as well? Yeah, I draw anything. You know what I'm saying? I really that's how I started out. Really, like a lot of people used to hit me up for tattoo designs, but whatever a customer pretty much need. Only thing I really hate to draw is logos. Cause it's very technical. I don't see. It just depends. Now, if it's a logo like a where it's like a bear or something, but I don't like to do logos that's wordy. I feel like those are technical logos. But if it's a logo that's really art based, that's more of my thing. Like if you need me to draw like a mascot or come up with something like that, I can do something like that. But I hate to do fonts. I don't feel like that's really like the art I do. I can't say it's not art. It's just not what I do.
One says, let's see. Any advice on have you already uploaded a video explaining skin color palette? Greetings from Argentina.
Um, yeah, I got my skin color palette inside of. It's in the link under this video for real. But yeah, I made a lot of different tones. That's just perfect to start you out. Even if you have to tweak a color a little bit, it'll give you a nice little start. You know what I'm saying? That you can play off of, or you can just use straight out as is. And I'm really like OCD when it come to colors, so I ain't just threw colors together and just said, you know what, I'm finna make this to make some money off of. No, I really took my time making these colors, and I pretty
Lamont
much use
says,
them every time I make every time you see me make like a cartoon head or something. So I gave y'all exactly what I be using.
okay. Lamont says, I'm a graphic designer. If you don't
You know what's so crazy? I put watermarks on a lot of my pictures that got taken. It was a
Yeah,
guy
that ain't no
showing me that
stopping
he know
shit.
how to take my watermarks off.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It was a kid showing me, and he was like, "I don't want you to think I'm stealing it, but I'm finna show you I can take your watermark off." And he sent me a picture of him taking my watermark off. And then a lot of times when I used to put my little watermark all through my picture, what thieves will do, they'll go through every watermark and make it seem like it's their watermark and print their name on top of your name bigger over everywhere you place yours. Like it's getting out of control. Like you know how people
Yeah, they
practice to
want
get better
to.
drawing. It's people out there practicing to get better at stealing. So
There's people out there stealing software, and you think you're
yeah,
gonna protect your picture?
it's hard. That
Stop.
exactly. It's people out there stealing whole programs. So it's no way around it. You just gotta learn how to do you, and you're gonna have to learn how to. You really just
You
gotta
gotta
learn
be
how to be a
quick.
trendsetter quicker because if you don't do it, whatever you not gonna do, somebody gonna beat you to it. Like if you was thinking about making a business with your pictures, somebody gonna grab your stuff and already be doing it. So you gotta beat them to whatever the bootleggers gonna do. So that's what I learned. I was like, dang, since they beating me to selling my art, why not just grab my own art and try to sell it myself? Or make myself big enough where people can distinguish, okay, that's the fake and that's the real. So I just let it motivate me now. You know what I'm saying? Cause I
Queen
used
Diana says, "Yo, sup, dude? Love your art. Hope you keep up the good work."
I appreciate you. Thank you, Diana. But yeah, there's no way around bootleggers, man. I wish it was. And trust me, I went a whole year trying to figure it out, trying to find help. Like, and then I noticed when I was doing all that, I was getting away from what I love to do. Like, I'm like, man, I just got to a point where I was like, man, forget all that. Let me just focus on. Let me just let that motivate me to put this out more.
You
And
just
now,
gotta think about karma too, cause God gon' you know what I'm saying. We don't want to wish bad on people, but people gonna get
oh
what's
yeah,
coming to them.
karma real, man. Like, so there's a lot of people out there stealing, but it don't last long, man. It do not last. They gonna do what they gonna do. You just gotta make sure you stand doing what you gotta do. You gotta stay putting yourself out there, find different ways to put yourself out there because if you make yourself big enough, eventually people uh start noticing like, hey man, you stealing that from such and such. That ain't yours. And that's what a
Right.
lot of people do for me now. It be a lot of my fans that hit me up and be like, hey man, look at this fake page or look at this, man, they stealing your work. I'm finna go report them. I'm finna go do that. And shoot, they do it for me now.
Right.
So you just
And
gotta.
see, you never got to that point had you stopped.
If I would have stopped and just let that just got to me, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, people gonna steal.
Right.
And that was my mama tell me all the time. She be like, man, you cannot stop people from bootlegging. There's people out there making fake Gucci. And Gucci way bigger than me. There's people out there making fake Louis Vuitton and selling fake Nike shoes. And it's just,
And they gonna have customers. People go out there intentionally buy fake Gucci and
yeah,
Louis. They ain't
you
gonna
feel
stop
me?
because you saying it's fake.
It ain't no way around it because if you stop one thief, it's gonna be three more that grow in its place. For real.
Like some weed.
You be like, man, dang, I finally got this one person to stop from stealing. And he like, okay, I'm just gonna make 10 more accounts with different names until you shut those down, and then I'm gonna come up with 10 different more names. So there's no way around it, man. I wouldn't even waste my time, and I wasted a lot of time just worrying about it. Now I'm at a point like, man, I'm just finna outgrind the thieves. You feel me? I'm finna outwork them.
Max Art says drawing is God gift, but the effort is yours. I love your energy.
Yeah, you're right. Drawing is a God gift, but you always gotta have the effort. It's just like the saying, somebody can lead you to water, but they can't make you drink it. Like if you don't want it for yourself, man, like can't nobody make you want something more than you.
Right.
So if you truly don't want to get better, you won't get better. No matter what I say, I can give you the best speech in the world, but if you like, okay, I'm still ain't gonna practice. it, it won't do you no good. So yeah, you just gotta want it, man. If you want to be successful, just know it's the power is in you. Like if you want to be, don't want to be successful, shoot, that's a talent too. Like it's all your choice. If you think about it, you're not successful because
Right.
you don't want to be. If you want to be successful, you want to make an excuse of why you can't be. So that's how it works. Whatever you want to be,
Right.
you got the power to control your destiny. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing you can't be, and unless you tell yourself what you can't be. So
Somebody said, can you do a pencil portrait drawing?
I got you, man. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is ask. Yeah, I do a pencil portrait.
It says, where did you learn to sketch and draw so well?
Just practicing. You know what? I really got good at drawing by not having technology. Like when I used to just be at the crib, and then when we was coming up, it wasn't no goddamn
Makes
internet
us
and
sound
all that
old.
stuff. So you was forced to be creative, and I think those was the best times because
Right.
it forced you to think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? So
Uh-huh. Well, you can grab a VHS tape cover and
yeah,
draw
that's what I
that.
used to do. Grab them little tape covers and draw them. Like, uh, find
We used to,
a picture in a magazine, draw that. Just try to draw
yeah, we
everything
used to
you
watch
could.
cartoons, pause it on something, and just try to draw that. What's up on the
Hmm.
TV?
Whatever you can, like whatever you just gotta draw a lot. I used to try to draw a lot. Like my grandma, she used to keep like computer paper in her drawer, and she already knew what I wanted when I came over there. So she used to go in there and give me like a whole stack of paper and pens,
Yeah.
and I used to goddamn just sit at the table, be like, dang, what can I draw? And then I just go through the little magazines and draw stuff out of there, and you just gotta do it a lot. You gotta want to do it a lot. Just like people in the gym, like bodybuilders, they want to get stronger. They want to get in shape, so they in there a lot. So that's just like art. Like if you want to
Right.
get better as an artist, you gotta, you gotta do it a lot. Cause it's just how bad you want it.
Right. Says, Mercedes says, hi, I love you.
Love you too. Love y'all too, man. I appreciate y'all for all the support y'all be showing me, man. Y'all the reason I can live my dreams. So y'all really is a blessing to me. You know what I'm saying? I can really wake up, draw a picture, and goddamn pay bills and play games and draw and just do what I love to do. That's why another thing too, it's important to chase your dream than chase anything else. It's longer, like chasing your dream it's a longer task, but it's the most rewarding task when you finally catch your dream. You know what I'm saying? So chase your dream, don't chase money, cause if you chasing money, you gonna wind up with a job you hate that give you a lot of money. But if you chasing your dream and you chasing purpose, you gonna wind up with something you love to do. Whether it make a lot of money or not, you gonna feel like you free and you gonna feel like, dang, this is my passion. I'm getting paid to do what I love. And
Then you're going to discover that that is really and
Yeah, it's a happiness that come with it.
Says Chia sent you a photo on Insta. Tag the guy I was talking to you about so you can check him out.
Bet I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Sinister said the only thing I have trouble with is coloring on Adobe Illustrator. That's mostly it.
Yeah, I feel you. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I had trouble coloring on that program as well. Just took some time, cause just learning what it be is sometimes you gotta just learn the software. Cause all my problems came in when I didn't know how to use the software. But once I figured out the shortcuts and what do what, that's when I became a master, pretty much a master at Adobe. Just a lot of trial and error and just pressing buttons for real. That's how I learned all these programs. YouTube, either go to YouTube or if you like me, you just press buttons and you be like, what is this? What this do? And I'm that type of person that'll sit around and be like, what did this do, man? Oh, that's what that do. So,
And Sabanera said Chi giving out jewels right now.
you feel me, man? Giving out jewels like I'm a jeweler, man. But your boy don't sell diamonds. I just be out here rhyming, big time, and I'm shining. That's how I be grind.
And 100 people that just left. Thank you, Chi.
Oh,
Some statues.
bruh.
Let's see. Chris said Chi, what's up? Okay, no, he said what's up, Chi World.
What's up with your broskies? What's up?
Says artists have okay. Mark Art said
Mm-hmm.
artists have different mindset from other human. I love you, bro. If not for your channel, is nothing. I love you, bro.
I love you too, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Says thanks for always keeping 100. She love you and your art, man.
I love y'all
Appreciate
too, man. Y'all the realest, man. Y'all just like me, man. We human. We ain't perfect. We make mistakes, but we get back up and we keep trying. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So just remember that. Don't think because you make a mistake in life that you got dang a throwaway, bro. I make a lot of mistakes. I might make some mistakes tonight. Be for real with you. But just remember, you ain't your mistakes unless you want to be your mistakes. You know what I'm saying? If you want to just be that. But that's one thing we gotta remember too, because sometimes we look at people and we see them in better financial situations, or we see them with more followers, and we start to see them as somebody that's not human, bro. Everybody's still human, like you know what I'm saying. Everybody's still battling something, so everybody is still human. Just because somebody got 100 followers or 1 million followers, he's still a person. Like he's still a person just like you. So we all gonna make
Okay, Nick
mistakes and stuff
said,
like that.
what was the prayer you used?
What was the what?
What was the prayer you used?
Oh, the prayer I use. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I woke up one day and I said, God, and this is the God honest truth. I ain't lying on God's name, no cap. Look, I said, God, whatever you want me to do. And I was at the lowest of the lowest. This before this like YouTube took off for me. And before I knew how to make art a thing. I knew I could draw. I knew I loved art, but I never knew how to turn it into a job for me. So I just got on my knees one day. I said, God, whatever you want me to do, I'm gonna do it. And I noticed that prayer was different from every other prayer I ever done made. Cause normally when you pray, it be tailor made to what you want. You be like, God, man, I want a Bentley. I want a goddamn mansion. I want a goddamn. I want a dog, but don't make the dog too vicious. Just, I want jury. Like all my prayers used to be tailor made, but this prayer was different. I said, God, whatever you want me to do, I'm gonna do it. It could be whatever. He could have said, I could have woke up that next day and he said, Chi, I want you to be a janitor to clean toilets. I would have did it because I told him whatever
he. There's no shade to janitors.
You feel me? I'm just saying it was just like whatever he wanted me to do, I was just
You were
letting him
ready.
know like
You were open.
he got full control and I'm open to whatever he give me.
Right.
And then after that prayer, I kid you not, cause I used to be that type of person. Like when people be like, "Man, I just caught the Holy Ghost," I was like, "Man, you tripping." I used to think people were lying about stuff like that. Like until you had your own experience, that's when you start believing. So once I had my own experience, it just built my faith with him. Like so, right after that prayer, I had a vision of everything to get. It just hit me like a lightning bolt. Like it was a camera. It was a camera, a computer, a digital art tablet, and a goddamn printer. And I wrote these things down. And I was like, oh my God, like I know exactly. It was like a, a wisdom. Like I just gained wisdom all of a sudden to know what to do. So I wrote these
He
things
gave you the
down.
cheat code.
Bro, he gave me the cheat code. I wrote this before digital art even took off, before I even had the YouTube channel and all that. I wrote all these things down. And then I said, dang, that's crazy. Then I started thinking, but how I'm gonna get these things? He just showed me everything, but how I'm gonna get it? I ain't got no job. And I know I could get it because before I started doing this, I was hustling. And I don't mean like out selling dope or nothing like that. I mean like I was goddamn, that's how I was making money. I was goddamn shooting videos or just finding different little hustles. That's what I used to do. And man, I just managed to make it happen sometime. But I was thinking, but how I'm gonna get all these things? I know that's gonna take a long time because I used to get those hustles that come and spur the moment. So I went to sleep and I woke up. I kid you not. As soon as I woke up with a phone call from my friend mama. I'm gonna call you back, bro.
Ooh, that was spooky.
From my
That was
friend mama. I
spooky.
kid you not. And I just talked to her the other day, and I just told her because she don't even realize the story, and I just told her how much she changed. She was a blessing to my life. Like she didn't even realize like what that did. Like I woke up the next day and she called me. Her name is Miss Reese. She working on my website as we speak. Look, she called me and she said, Chi, do you want a job? And kid you not, I just had a prayer the night before, and I really didn't want no job, cause I was so used to doing my own thing. Like I didn't want to work for nobody. But I remember my prayer. I said, God, whatever you want me to do, I'm open to do it. So since me remembering that prayer, and I wanted to stand by my side of the bargain. Like I prayed for something, and I told God
Amen.
whatever He want me to do, I do it. So I said, let me be real. So I said, yeah, I said I want a job, knowing deep down I was like, man, I don't want no job. So I got a job. She just gave me a job. All I had to do was show up. I showed up in like some bedroom slippers, like everything you would not wear to a job interview. I had some bedroom slippers, some pajama pants, and I had this big old stitched jacket that looked like a carpet. Look, I showed up and shoot, they didn't even care what I had on, bro. They gave me the job. The man said, "Okay, we gonna
He basically showed it a job trying to get turned down, but God gave him
message
something
him back,
else.
say on live." As soon as I finish, I'm gonna. Hey,
Okay.
yeah, he said, "Man, we gonna start you out with $12 an hour," and I was like, "Dang, that's what's up." But he was making it seem like it was a bad thing. He was like, "But don't worry, it ain't gonna stay at $12 an hour. It'll go up." I was thinking, bro, I was just making $0 an hour, bro. So shoot, I'm like, I'm good. I'm good with the toy. I ain't say that, but I was just acting like, okay, that's cool, that's fine. So I got a little job.
So we're ready to jump for joy. That's something.
Oh, you talking about on the game? Look, okay, so I got the job, and then the job was me working at a phone book place. And then I started thinking, I was already thinking in the mindset of God put me here, but I was thinking of it as He put me here for a reason. Like, so I had to figure out what was the reason because, like, when God send you a message, it's kind of like you still got to figure it out, like playing hot potato. like playing. You know how you be like, damn, you getting warmer, you getting warmer. It's kind of like that.
Oh yeah,
That's how
yeah.
God worked. So I was like,
Like
dang,
you
out
know,
of all the
practical.
places he could have put me, he sent me here to a phone book place. So I was always trying to figure out that. So while I was working though, every check I got, I was just saving because I didn't use none of the money to go buy clothes or no crazy junk like that. I used everything, every dollar to get everything off my list. So every check I used to just save it. And then when I get enough, I go buy the art tablet. And then after that, when I get enough, I go buy the next piece of equipment and I was checking it off my list. But while I was working there, I was also getting little tips of while I was there because it was always this old janitor that used to come in my office and he used to just spark a conversation with me because I was just there to work, get out of there. That's how I feel. I was like, bro, I'm gonna work, stack my money, do what I gotta do, and then I'm gonna be out of here soon. But the old janitor used to just stop by my office and he used to just drop jewels. He used to tell me stuff I ain't even asked for. He be like, Arthur, you know how he was like, you know how business work? And then I'd be like, dang, how business work? And he said, you find people that's great at what they do and let them do that one thing. You find a lot of people that's great at one thing they do and you let them focus on that one thing and it all work together just like a centipede. And he used to always say something smart like that and then he'd go back to doing his janitor stuff. He used to stop in every day and say something very wisdom like. But then come to find out, the dude that was the janitor was the owner to the building, and he was a millionaire making what they said he made like $3 million a year. But you would have never known because just like I said, he was a janitor at the place he owned. So it was just opening my eyes of a lot of things like while I was there, and it that showed me, man, that man's a millionaire, but he's still working hard. You know what I'm saying? He still was grinding, and he just loved what he do. Like he couldn't help it. Like all the money didn't matter to him. He still was doing what he loved to do. I'm talking about this man was
You know what stick
rich,
out to me?
huh?
He got the most humblest position. Just because he's a millionaire, he didn't come in there being a showboat and
He didn't
showing
come in
who
there
he
being a
was.
showboat, and he drove the car
Yeah.
he drove. You would have never guessed that was the millionaire, cause it was people driving way better cars than him, and he came there in a Hyundai. And this man a millionaire. The lady told me, oh, he got his own plane sitting at the goddamn airport. I'm like, God, dog. But yeah, he used to just out of all the people, he used to just stop by my office and spark conversations with me and just drop knowledge that I wasn't even asking for because I was quiet, bro. Like I ain't talked to nobody. I did my work, clocked in, clocked out, got out of there. But then while I was there, I started seeing while I was there because the more knowledge he was dropping, and then like what I was learning doing business for them made me start believing in myself. I'm like, dang, if this man here and he can sell phone books, I know I can sell my artwork because he's still selling phone books in a time where don't nobody use phone books. So that just gave me the
Right.
confidence. I'm like, dang, if he can sell that, I know I can sell art. And that's when I came up with the idea because I used to sit in my office and just be sketching on them little yellow sticky notes. And I used to sketch up people's faces. Then I was like, wait, I can start drawing people's faces. I can start drawing people's faces and selling that. Then I was thinking, dang, what's something I can draw fast? And I was like, yeah, I can draw just a face pretty fast. So I said, I'm going to try that. And then I said, I'm going to start the price out at $25. So I started drawing cartoon heads, and I just started drawing like celebrities. I said I'm gonna draw a couple celebrities, try to make it trendy. I'm gonna try to make cartoon heads trendy, and that's what I did. I drew a lot of celebrities until I started getting a couple of people saying, "Hey man, I want one of these cartoon heads. How much you charge?" I said I charge $25. And the reason I charge $25 because if you get 4 customers, that's $100. So I was like, man, if I get 4 customers, if I can manage to get 4 customers at least a day, I'll be making $100 a day. And then I started thinking, when people think of $20, they don't see that as a lot of money. So I was like, I can start out as 20 until I build my brand, and then I can go up on my prices. But so I started out with $20. I started getting customers, and once I started getting customers, I let my boss know, like the guy that used to stop in my office and talk to me. I was like, man, I finna chase my dream. I think it's time. And then he said, I wish you best of luck, man. I think you can do it. Like he wasn't the type that was like, he understood where I was coming from. I thought it would be like more of a dang, like he about to quit. But nah, he really knew I was passionate about what I was saying. And he said, well, can you stay at least another month to train the other people to get your position? I said, whatever you need me to do, man, however long you need me, I'll stick around and do whatever you need for you. And then I did that, and I jumped out on faith. It's like I knew I stayed how long I needed to be there. And then when I felt it was time to leave, to really, after I done learned everything I needed to know, it was kind of like a bird jumping out of the nest. Like they know when it's time to jump out on faith, when they can really fly. And that's what I did. As soon as I quit that, I went 100% at building my brand. I said, man, I'm finna start doing this cartoon stuff. And I just started drawing every day. I started drawing every day because I said I gotta make my name valuable. Because when people see you as a value, that's when you can really make a living off of it. Once you make your name worth something. So I said I gotta make my name worth something. I gotta give my name value, and the only way to get my name value is staying consistent, grinding. So I just stuck with it. I started drawing every day. Like soon as I finish a picture, I'm drawing another one. Soon as that get finished, I'm drawing another one. I just went crazy. I pretty much went crazy. I was like, man, I will not be denied. This gonna work. I started drawing every day, and then eventually, some well-known people started reaching out. They started liking what I was doing. The first person that's super big that showed me some love was Sway Lee. Sway Lee DM'd me, and he was like, man, he said, he just texted me one word. I mean, no, two words. He said, you dope, bro. No, he said text 3 words. He said, you dope, bro. And that was like motivation. I was like, dang, man, Sway Lee just messaged me and said I was dope. Then after that, it started becoming like a norm. Like a lot of people started reaching out, and people started getting art, and I started getting shout outs from other big people. And then when people see that, it just helped your brand, and it just kept growing from there. But one thing about it, I stayed consistent, and it didn't happen overnight. I'm talking about I was grinding for like a year, like a full year before I reached my first 10,000 followers on Instagram. And then once I did it on Instagram, I said, man, if I did this on Instagram, I can do it on YouTube. So I had to start the whole process over on YouTube. I had like 400 subscribers on YouTube, and I just started posting videos every day. I just went crazy. I just stayed consistent. So being consistent, being driven, that's the key, man. And prayer. You build a relationship with God, man, he'll come clutch. Right on time, because he was clutch for me, man. I know for a fact, I can't even say I know for a fact if it wasn't for that prayer that night and the way everything panned out right after that, I wouldn't even be somebody y'all know. I'd be somebody still in my neighborhood, chilling with just people around my neighborhood saying, oh, he dope. That boy can really draw. But that's it. I wouldn't be no bigger than the neighborhood celebrity, pretty much. So I know that prayer had a lot to do with my success of where I'm at right now. Not saying I'm real big, but what I'm saying is like it helped me a lot, like really. So prayer, that's a cheat code too. Not just practicing, really meditating, prayer, meditating. Now I ain't trying to make it seem like I'm good at two shoes, man. I be out here tripping too. I be out here goddamn showing out, wilding out on the video game and all that, talking crazy. But as far as this career thing go, yeah, prayer. And really don't just pray, like really, really like stick by your word. If you say, man, I'm finna pray, man, God, I promise you, if you help me get this job, I'm gonna make sure I'm on time and make sure I'm gonna do this. Don't just do that and he do his part and you don't show up on your end. So make sure you do your part as well. Cause just like I told you, after I prayed for everything and it came my way, I was ready for it. Cause I always reminded myself, I was like, man, I remember I prayed for this. I'm finna really stay true to this. Cause you don't wanna be that person that finally be face to face with your maker and you be like, God, why you ain't never helped me? You done helped everybody around me. And then he remind you all the times that you passed up on. Well, I did send this your way and you didn't want to take that and I sent this your way right after that and you said you was too good for this. And you gotta humble yourself. So make sure when you praying for things, you humble so you can receive the things you praying for. Cause I had to humble myself all the way. Cause I never in a million years would have thought I'd be somewhere putting together some phone books. I was like, bro, this. I already thought in my head, why phone books, God? This is boring. I was like, man, I would have rather been putting together some goddamn flower plants or something. I don't want to just look at numbers all day. I hate math. But yeah, I humbled myself, man, and got blessed. You feel me? I prayed for something. I prayed for I said, God, whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. He sent it my way, I did it, and look at me now. You feel me? So building a relationship with God is a cheat code, man. And that's why we living in a world that they really want godless because they know if you had God on your side, it can't you really can't lose. It's like having Superman as your best friend. Who gonna mess with you when Superman your best friend?
Who's Superman villain?
You look at you. Nah, for real. It's like that's why I'm telling you, we living in a world they want it godless. They don't want nobody to have faith. They want you to believe in the negative stuff going on in the news. They want you to stay focused. They want to keep you clouded. They want to keep you isolated. They want to keep you without faith. Because if you had faith as small as a mustard seed, that's all you need. If you got faith, man, like what's problems to somebody with faith? Nothing to worry about. So if you ain't got the faith, bro, and that's you gotta have faith in everything you do. You gotta have faith to have confidence. You gotta have faith to get better. You gotta believe you can get better. You know what I'm saying? Faith is just believing. And if you believe, you will never give up. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta have that mentality. And the only way you can really get that mentality is by building a relationship with your maker. I ain't want to make this like a church sermon or nothing like that, but you gotta keep it real, bro. Some people ain't ready for the real, but I'm just telling you the real. You gotta have faith,
Okay,
bro.
you went from CHIWORLD to Pops.
You feel me? Just gotta have faith, man. Cause if you don't, If you don't got faith, what is life worth living, bro? Okay, we almost finished with this. I'm finna tweet this little, make this little red like this. Man, I probably already got the right skin tone for this, but I don't want to go looking for it. Probably need to though. I don't feel like looking for it. Okay, that's cool.
Said it is what it is.
It
CHIWORLD
is
go.
what it is.
Incredible man, bro. My ideal character, illustrator, vector arts. No cap. You made me about to pray. All right, then. Go pray.
Man, go pray. I'm trying to tell you, dog. And it ain't you ain't gotta do no corny pray too. You know how some people think you gotta be all perfect when you praying. Like, oh, you ain't gotta do none of that. Be yourself, bro. Cause God like you when you being real. That's why he
Right.
say come as you are. Like I be like, man, I know I'm goddamn halfway semi thuggish. I don't try to clean up the way I talk. I talk to him like I would be talking to one of my little cousins or my sister or my brothers. Like I talk to him the
I
same way.
understand.
You gotta build your own relationship with him, and that's why I say meditate. Cause when I be talking to God,
Right.
I be
It's
like,
crazy that you
bruh.
say go pray.
I be like,
Like
bruh, I
it
done
ain't gonna
messed
be no
up,
shock to
bro.
God. He's already expecting you anyway.
I be like, God, I been out here scheming, God. I be talking like he just from the hood. But see, is you gotta build your own relationship. Cause God he gonna love you no
Right.
matter what. You know what I'm saying? This world, we living in a world that don't forgive. So you mess up. I don't care how successful you get. You mess up one time in the world, man, they gonna make sure you die with that mistake, and they gonna remind you to the day you die that you made a mistake, and now the world don't love you no more. But you mess
Right.
up with God like, okay, I understand you're human. I forgive you. So
Yeah.
why not build a relationship with somebody that's gonna give you a chance other than build a relationship with this world that's gonna throw you away the first chance they get? So that's why
That
I
part.
don't care about the world or trying to keep up and trying to impress somebody in the world because you can't keep them impressed. You always got to do something, and then when you stop doing something, they ain't impressed anymore. They only that's how the world works.
I know.
You're like, okay, you ain't doing this no more,
They
so
gon'
I'm no longer a fan. So
that part.
what's the point of trying to impress something that you can never impress? So yeah, build your relationship, man. Meditate. Not saying I'm perfect. I still have my days when I'm down and I got dang.
We
I
got
feel lazy and I don't feel like working and I feel worthless and I had them days. Everybody had them days. I ain't finna sit up here and act like don't nobody get down. You gonna get down, man. It's just the part. Don't stay down. That's the part. That's the main focus. You gonna get down. It's gonna get hard. It ain't gonna get easy because you praying. You just gonna learn how to maneuver when times get hard with faith. You know what I'm saying? So meditate. It's gonna help you as an artist too, cause I know it'd be a lot of people in my chat be like, bro, you must be high, bro. You must be smoking on something. Nah, I ain't smoking on nothing. I ain't smoking on nada. I got a natural high, man. I don't even need that stuff. Yeah, feel me. We almost finished with this skin tone. But yeah, man, make sure y'all meditate. It's going crazy. Okay, we gonna do. I should have made this. I know what I'm gonna do. We gonna give him gonna give him a nice little shadow. I ain't need where you at.
I'm here.
Oh, I thought you done disappeared. Let me put this right here. Like that. Like that. Yeah, but I charge $350 for the cover art, man. Bring any of your ideas to life. Pretty much, you can tell me your idea, and I'll put my spin on it if you want, or if you just got a full-fledged idea where you don't even need my inputs, you just need the art made, I can do that as well. Let me see. Go ahead and do the background real quick. Uh-oh. Like this. Like that. Where that brush at? Okay, cool. Make sure I save
But
it.
Bob, said you appreciate it, bro.
I appreciate y'all, man. Real talk. Let me I gotta add some shadows on his clothes and on his headband. Another thing I need, yeah, let's go ahead and do the shadows on his clothes. That'll be easy to knock out real quick. We don't even need that picture no more. Let's go to these. Let's go down to these. Let's sample that. That little jacket. Okay. Okay. Bring this up like this. Uh-oh. Dang, what, am I dropping it on there?
I can't see what you're drawing because it's froze on my screen. How
It
far
is?
you got? Yeah.
I'm
But
seeing.
it been froze on my screen. I was just trying to see how far you got.
Oh, I ain't too far. I'm trying to figure out why this color ain't. Figure out why this color ain't showing. Okay, there we go. What I was about to say. Let me make this a little darker. Then we're gonna take the color out of it a little bit. Okay, cool. Bring the color down. Alright, that's straight. Now we just about to add all the shadows where they need to go. Bring this over like this. Okay. Bring this up. Oh. Okay. Thing looking pretty dope, man. We're gonna add a shadow. We're gonna add a dark shadow all under here. It still froze on your screen, Nick? see, bring this up. Bring this over. I'm just making a borderline for the shadows. Okay, that's coming out pretty dope. Let's make this a little bigger. Bring this up. Okay. Hmm. What's up?
Well, I love you and I'm gonna talk to you later.
Alright, get up with me.
All right, dear.
Alright. Zip, zip. We almost finished, y'all. Just gotta shade the suit. Then we're gonna do some special effects on his just around the picture. Give it some light. Let me add a shadow right here. And tomorrow I might try to find one of you guys. See if y'all down to read the comments while I draw. Whoever down to do it. You feel me? So I can answer some of y'all questions or whatever y'all want to talk about. Put this right here. Fill this in. It's not going crazy though. I was gonna do Blade, man, but I couldn't find no cool looking picture to. I probably gotta try to grab a screenshot of the movie. I'm probably gonna watch the movie later. Okay, bring this over like that. Fill all that in like that. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see what else we need to add. Okay, let's come over here. Put some more shadows right here. Okay. Shadow right there. Yeah, this iPad is a pretty good investment. I'm trying to tell you. Bring this right here. Okay. Bring that back. Okay, we got this thing looking pretty dope, man. Make this a little bigger. Create a selection. Okay. We almost finished with this suit. Let's see. Bring the shadow up. The shadow up right here. There we go. Now we're gonna put some. We're gonna do some. Wait. We gotta do that headband. I gotta go to that headband in a second. Dun. Okay. Now, put some shadows inside this red. Bring this a little bit. Okay. Go ahead and snap. Go to this pencil. Oh snap! I hit with my finger. Start messing up the picture. Let me see. Do. On this side, let's create a selection. Okay. It's looking. It's coming together, man. What you said, appropriate, just trying to sketch. I like to use the pencil brush when I'm doing sketches inside of this Procreate. Let me see, bring this back. And like that. Fill this. Fill this in. Okay. Try to make sure I get all the shadows. right here. Bring this up like this. Okay. It's coming along, y'all. Let's go ahead. Uh-oh. Bring this down. Okay. Bring this selection. Bring that jump down. Like that. Now we gonna see whatever we need to add. Yeah, let's add some shadow on this red. Okay, cool. Put one right here. Okay. Sample this color. Let's come on to this headband. Show this headband a little love. Bring this like that. Curve this. Okay. Oh snap. Way too big. Okay, cool. I'm on this side. Create us a little guideline. Bring this out. Okay. Now we gotta put a goddamn shadow inside his eyes. Go to my technical pen. Bring that over. Random question. How do I feel about people tracing? Shoot, I don't feel no way about it. I truly feel like it's like riding training wheels on a bicycle. You start out with them training wheels and eventually you won't need them. Cause I trace when I'm doing digital art. but I can draw without it. So it's still a good way, you know what I'm saying, to practice. It's just like when you learning how to write your name for the first time. They get you to trace those letters. And then eventually you done create muscle memory. And by creating that muscle memory, by doing it so often, repetition, you don't even need to trace it anymore. So I think it can help a lot of people that really want to learn how to draw but don't got the skills to freehand at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So, and I see art as just a form of expressing yourself. So, as long as you creating, it don't matter how you create. You know what I'm saying? As long as you creating, it's still a form of art. So I'm cool with tracing and anybody that trace, cause that's really what digital art started off of, tracing. Like somebody taking a picture, they tracing that picture, turning it into a cartoon, they putting nice text with it and making a nice digital photo. So that's pretty much what it started off of. People tracing pictures and turning it into a animation. Do 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 do. Let me see what I'm about to add now. What your boy about to? Okay, let's put some detail. Let's put some detail in this headband, and we gonna do that just by making us a little selection like this, going through it like this. Okay, get my noise. Get my airbrush tool, fade it out some, make it big as we can go. Gonna get this a little. Let me see. Bring this up like that. Don't. Now we going. Go to this. Make these. Okay, cool. Got the little metal piece shining on the head. Let me see. Now we about to goddamn. Need to add like a. Tyrannosaurus. Okay. Okay. Okay, got this thing shiny me. Okay, what we gonna do? Let's create him a little energy ball. Let's go to the make this big. I messed all the way up. I know we can just make a dot. Grab that dot. Spread that dot. Okay, while we got this dot selected, let's go to dark purple. Let's go shade it. Okay. And now that we did that, let's go to this little brush right here. Okay, now that we did that, let's go to this one. I got done. No, I made that way too. Go back to okay, cool. I don't know why this brush ain't moving. This. Okay. Now I got it like that. Let's create another selection. Let's go even darker with the tones and the noise brush. Okay, it's a little bigger. Okay, cool. It's fire. Okay, let's duplicate that. drag that thing right here. Let's duplicate that one. Drag that thing. Oh snap. Drag this one. Right here. Okay. Mm. How much do I charge for something like this? $350 for custom cover art. That's where I draw anything that you can think of, and I bring your ideas to life. It can be whatever. I turn you into a goddamn Dragon Ball Z character, uh, whatever you want to be. I just bring it to life for you and make sure it's super dope. Just in case you want to frame it, put it on a shirt. Let's see why we got this like that. Colors up. Okay. No, let me do the highlights. Go back to this. Put a reflection on your boy hand. Okay, I see what we need to do to make that pop more. Let's go ahead and merge. Let's merge his all his skin tone. Let's merge. Yeah, let's just merge all the colors together so we can make it seem like the colors is playing off of his skin. So it'll be like that. It'll be just so the glow will shine a little brighter once you make everything around them darker. Up, bring this back. Okay, we're gonna make the light source. Hit off his nose. We're gonna hit off his lip. It's gonna be heavy right there. It's gonna be a light source. hitting off the side of his face. You feel me? A little bit of light, so it's hitting right here. Just like that. Also, one hitting on this little suit. Oh snap, went too far back. So, my light source right here. Come on over. Uh-oh. Okay. Keep that same. Just put one right here. Right there. A little something, man. Also, what we gonna do? Oh, wait. We're gonna put that right there. And then we put it right here. I don't know why it ain't showing up right there. Oh, I got the opacity drop down low. Okay. That's cool. It's a little more pink. Way too bright. Okay. What's up? That what's up? Need to let's go back to oh yeah. I know what to do. We ain't gonna make it all the way. Let's create a selection. Let's go to the airbrush. We just gonna make it hit off the clothes a little bit. Just like that. Okay, cool. Let me to my light brush. We're gonna put some little highlights right here. Okay. Still gotta do those eyes. Still we make those eyes shine as well. Just wish it. Go to his hair. Let me see. Some highlights on his hair. Okay. Doop 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 doop. Okay. Man, this thing came out pretty dope, man. Try to make the motion blur. Speaking of, do a little weird effect. Me something pretty dope. Please, oh man, I know I ain't put that on his own layer. Okay, cool. Okay, now let's go to. Wait, was it that brush? see. I should have went to. Yeah, this joint came out. Like this. I need to make that blue a little darker. It's just too goddamn. Let's see what this brush do. Oh, that's fire. Like that. See, now I just gotta do the. Oh wait, I tripped.